I don't know. I usually get my stuff from Monoprice. They seem to have a good balance between quality and price. I know a lot of the stuff we get from work is actually from Monoprice as well. Like we get all our HDMI cables and VGA cables we get from them and shit like that. So.
I'm actually trying to lower the amount of cables I have in my house. I got a lot.
I just decided, hey, let me make a cable box, and so every time I need something, I go dig in.
Hold me closer, cable dancer.
I literally have like, those big bins that are like bigger than laundry baskets. That like I just have like 2 of those full of cables and like I
got my stuff sorted out in a filing cabinet. So
I'm not that organized. I just have it all fucking together.
I have it based off of like, is this a data cable? Is this a video cable? Is this a network cable?
See, I used to do that, but now I have too many cables. Or I have some weird ones that are like, like I guess it's data, but like I have that all.
You want to pay?
What's up?
Pseudopod's talking about Best Buy. Best Buy's fucking cable prices are absolute.
Oh my god,
atrocity! Like, is a sin against humanity.
You know why, right?
No, I don't know why.
That's how they make their money. They don't make a lot of money off of TVs or consoles or anything because all the prices are mandated.
Or just buy it because you need it, sort of thing.
Well, yeah. If they can upsell you or make you buy a cable, that's a couple 100% profit over what they originally bought or made the cable for. Whereas they're probably slim pickings on TVs and stuff because of manufacturers pricing and all that and being competitive. But the cables and like last time we were buying a 4K TV for a coworker for 30 years working there or whatever at my old job. And they were like, oh, yeah, you can't use this without a power conditioner. You can't use this without, like, a certain type of HDMI cable, which is true. In order to get 4K and certain frame rates, you need a certain HDMI cable certification, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, yeah, we're not buying anything. We're just buying him the TV. It's a gift. We're not buying him a power conditioner. And they're like, oh, no, but you need it to use it. It's like, no, he'll be able to use it without it. And if he wants to buy one, he can get it. It's like, no, he needs a power conditioner. It's like, we're not buying one. It's just like, because that's the only way they make money.
I go into Best Buy when there's something I want on Amazon and I want it sooner than tomorrow.
You want it now.
And I'll just do price match in there, and that's usually what I do. I use Amazon to window shop for Best Buy and then do price match, so it goes pretty well.
I haven't been to Best Buy in forever.
It's really sad when I go in there and I walk by like the Geek Squad desk. Mm-hmm. And nothing against the people that work at Geek Squad. There's a place for it. But some of this shit that people go into Geek Squad for, it's like you would be able to solve that so fast.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, that's their bread and butter, though. The people who don't know anything, who need help now.
But that makes me kind of want to be like, since I work in IT and everything, it's like, well, I could probably make more money just running my own, like,
dude, let's do it.
Out of the house.
Let's fucking
IT
do it.
Shop.
I've wanted to do that for years.
Yeah, but I don't like people. I don't like dealing with those kind of customers.
That's why we're the techs and we hire somebody to be a front desk person. There you go.
She would fucking divorce me so quick. Bailey, we're quitting our jobs, putting all our financing into a brick and mortar IT shop. What do you say? Here's the paperwork. Oh man. Anyway, the rest of my day went like this. I've been taking 2 days off sick because I haven't been able to sleep because I got ringing in my ears. And I got a message on my Teams Messenger today because I keep it on. I should turn it off when I'm out, but get a message from somebody that says, "Did you come into my office?" It's not an ear infection. It is it's tinnitus or TMJ, one or the other. This lady sent me a message. She's like, "Did you come into my office during lunch?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Okay, thanks." I'm like, "You're not going to explain to me why you're thinking I went into your office?" Like, obviously I go into people's offices when they're not there because I'm allowed to, Maybe it's a tumor. I've already had scans on me. It's not a tumor.
Yeah.
TMJ is your jaw clicking. TMJ has more than just your jaw clicking, actually. TMJ also has to do with the factor that causes your jaw to click, as in jaw clenching, which can have to do with nerves in your neck getting all fucked up. And if you chew on your jaw hard enough, you can actually hear ringing in your ear. Don't do it, but you can do that. But TMJ can put pressure on certain parts of your inner ear, and it could cause that. So I'm going to see a ear, nose, and throat doc about that. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I have been getting good sleep. I've been getting about 2 to 4 hours of actual blocks of sleep a night.
I have control either, but not that bad.
I don't know. On otorinol, no. Just no.
I've more been having troubles getting to sleep. Once I get to sleep, I'm all right.
They gave me prescription trazodone, which is like the default sleep aid that you can get via prescription. It's not like Ambien, which makes you go into a fucking medicated coma.
Yes.
It was actually a funny story. Bailey was having trouble sleep back when we were in the Navy. Not me. I was in the Navy, but we were married.
I was going to say.
Yeah. And we went to her when when you're married with a military person, you get to go to the military base medical center, and they just built this brand new medical center on base, really, really clean, nice. They got docs from all over the military bases around the area to start working there. So you got docs that were originally working like Fallujah in like combat, and now they're at like a hospital. It's all nice and clean. So it was like huge shell shock and change of pace for just the doctors, but even so, like the people that were going to get care of them. Anyway, Bailey goes there. Her doctor was a FMF medical doctor. And if you don't know what FMS stands for, FMS stands for Fleet Marine Force. And this dude was a doc on a base in, I think, Iraq. And he also was attached to some crews that would help out with the local folk in the area. And so he'd go out and about. And now he got stationed on this hospital. She goes see this doc. This is the first time she's seen the doc. She's like, yeah, I've been having trouble sleeping. The first thing he says to her, you want some Ambien?
Wow. I guess
it's like,
that easy.
Okay, that's called bringing a nuke to a firefight. You want some Ambien? To which Bailey replied, yes, I do.
I feel like that's a trap. Like, if you say yes right away, it's like, oh, no, you can't have it.
Yeah, she got a prescription for it right there and there. God. Slept like a baby.
Oh, I'm glad she was able to sleep.
Oh, dude, you gotta understand, the military is hard and fast when it comes to prescribing shit. Another story about in the same hospital, different doctor. I had a migraine that was actually causing me to go blind in one of my eyes when the migraine was happening. It happened when we were at the hospital. I still deal with migraines. I don't have that bad of migraines anymore, but that one was like I wouldn't say a full-blown cluster headache because I don't know what a cluster headache really is. I know cluster headaches can make people like feel like they're dying. I don't think I was that bad, but it was bad. And I was telling him that, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I go into this examination room, and there's a few other docs there, 2 corpsmen and a doc, and they're like, wow, you're having a really bad headache. Would you like an abortive?
What?
To which I said, an abortive is a medication that aborts the migraine. That's all.
Oh,
that's what they're called. Would you like an abortive? And I had been taking an abortive prior to that, but it's called metoclopramide or some crap like that, and it's stuff is really sketchy because it increases your chances for seizure. And I stopped taking that, and I was like, yeah, but I can't take this one because it doesn't work. And he's like, oh no, we're going to use something called Midrin. Midrin is an abortive injectable that goes into your thigh. And he says, when we give you this, you're gonna feel like you want to run around the room.
Oh my god. So it's just fucking speed.
It's basically, from what I understood, it's speed. And so I took it, and I was like, "Oh, the headache's going away." And then I felt like I didn't feel like I needed to run around a room. I felt like I was in one of those like the centrifugal G-force simulators.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I felt like my body was being pushed into the table.
Oh my god.
I felt like the gravity had like gotten super strong, but in fact it was just my muscles forcing my body. Like, I don't know how I'm able to do this, because you can't like force your body to get heavier, but that's what it felt like. And my body was all locked in. I was like, holy shit. What the fuck? I found out later that drug Midrin was a month away from not being allowed to be prescribed at all by the FDA.
Perfect.
Good shit. At least, yeah, you know. No. Other way around, Doc Markev. Not allowed to be prescribed anymore.
They pulled it.
They pulled it from injectable use. They don't allow the injectables of it anymore. Oh man. So how goes the Yaks?
It's going all right. We're going to check on Najima here. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. What's going on, Scum?
Ticket has been closed.
Breaker battle. Oh yeah.
I would totally dress up as Majima like that for Halloween.
I was thinking it'd be cool to dress up as Tux Majima, but I think I'm a little extra size to be doing that. No one would get it.
You go get a white suit, red collared shirt,
yeah.
white shoe. You go be Kiryu, and I'll be Majima.
All right, sounds
in
good.
that outfit. I don't know how I'm gonna find a snakeskin outfit like his normal wear. So he's just gonna fight you while he's dancing.
Yep, that's one of his styles in the previous game.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's gonna burn some calories while breaking some faces.
It's going alright, Scump. I found out that I guess Twitch muted all my VODs for last week because of the beta program I'm in for music.
You know that punch he did to the wall, that actually happened to me not to me specifically, to someone who was trying to fight me back in middle school. Dude was bullying me and he backed me up against a wall, and I didn't know how to fight. I was a weak bitch, and he was pushing me and all this different stuff, and he goes to punch me, and before I kind of describe what happens next, the brick walls at my middle school were the type of brick that, like, if you rubbed your hand against it, you'd lose a few layers of dead skin.
Yep, I know what
it's
you
that
mean.
like that kind of corrugated brick or whatever. Anyway, he goes for like kind of a downward glancing punch with his right, and I just duck. And he scrapes off like all the skin of his right ring finger, and most of the skin off of his pinky knuckle. Like, it's just bleeding profusely, and I just nope the hell out of there, like crying like a little baby. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, whatever, you try to punch me. Collateral damage, dude, that shit happens.
I never really got in a fight. I fly tackled somebody once, but I didn't get in a fight.
All the fights that I've been in were mostly incidental or wrong place, wrong time sort of thing. There was one time though. What did we do? I don't remember. I can't go into too much detail with it without giving away too much information. But there was one time in high school. We went to a party and we decided to pull a prank on some people during. It was a Halloween party actually, and we decided to like dress up a costume. We were invited to the party, but we dressed up a costume before we got to the party. It was like a movie night party. We went over there. We silly streamed everybody. Anyway, we're still in costume, and I guess people didn't recognize us, and so we bolted out like jokingly. But I guess some of the football players started chasing after us because they thought they didn't know who we were. They wanted to grab us and mess with us. I got grabbed by one of them, and I got grabbed from the far side as I was running away. So he grabbed my like left arm when I was leading, and it caused me to like do this kind of spin. My arm kind of went out, and my right arm went out and spun right into his rib cage, and he basically pulled me like a top right into his rib cage. He doubled over and he fell over. Turns out I apparently bruised his rib cage, and I'm like, oops, oopsie poopsie. Sorry. Anyway, he wasn't able to play the football game next week.
Well,
he was a sport about it, but he's like, dude, your elbows are made of like steel. I'm like, no, that's bony. Why would you fight puppies? You're a piece of shit, P7S.
they're both so hot. Heart emoji.
Ha! She's the only one clapping at the fight, and she's all for the violence.
Nani?
Look at that guy in the background trying to
chat.
fight the DJ.
Gear, maybe I'll take your opinion on this. I have the ability to go metal detecting in the morning tomorrow. Just so you know, I'm going to do it, Gear. And that's not going to have any impact on our plans for tomorrow. But I have the option of going to forest, abandoned property, beach.
Oh, he broke his neck. I say beach personally.
Beach. I was leaning beach. Don't know how good a signal I have out there. I wish 5G would come out here. Do I have to get a new phone to use 5G though?
Yeah. Yes, and 5G is kind of more spec'd on many more smaller, like less spread out radio points, if I'm remembering correctly. Then, you know what I mean? So I don't know if you'd even benefit out in the middle of like the woods.
The property I go to, Pseudopod knows what's up. Property I go to is mostly nails, and it makes it difficult to find certain stuff. I am going to be modding my metal detector. I'm a little too late in the season to get back into metal detecting for what it's worth. It's already, we're going to have highs in the low 30s this week. Yeah, and that is not comfortable weather, but I'd rather be more cold than hot when I'm metal detecting.
The Detectorists. My dad loves those.
Shut up.
My dad loves that show.
It's fake. Shit's fake.
Oh,
It doesn't show the 18 hours of them just fucking around doing nothing. Just
I mean, that's every TV show, but
I
yes,
found this
I
gold
agree.
nugget. Asterisk.
We put it there yesterday.
It's
yeah.
a Detector's the comedy show. Because there was like this like History Channel bullshit thing that was like reality season. Oh, it's a comedy. Yeah, there's like an actual like metal detecting like History Channel fake reality show, and that stuff pisses me off. The forest I go to, I try to keep a secret, mainly because it's a public forest. So, and then the beach I go to is also public property, but that sounds about accurate. Pull tabs. The problem with pull tabs is that they're around the same size and VDI metal type as a lot of coins. They're not obviously they're not made out of the same metal type, but they show up on a detector as the same. So that's why you find that a lot of them. You're like, oh, what's this? Oh, fuck. Speaking of which, I cannot find that silver coin I found. I had it somewhere and I can't find it. My marker down.
Well, I mean, we could talk a little bit about what we're doing tomorrow, you know?
Yeah, I'm fine with telling what we're playing. We're gonna play. How the fuck do you pronounce that game?
Phasmophobia? I have no fucking clue.
Phasmophobia, but I'm gonna do it in VR. And Gear is probably not going to do it in VR. I think Gear is going to be the one streaming it.
I don't know. I might do it in VR as well.
So yeah, we're Ghostbusting. Never played it. I've seen very little footage of it. I'm trying to go in fairly blind. I know it's the new hot shit.
Nothing.
So it's gonna be effectively a blind playthrough for both of us. I've seen the general gist of the game, and I was like, yeah, all right. Also, as a backup, a certain game came out yesterday, and then we might not get to this, but a certain game came out yesterday, and that is Jackbox Party Pack 7. Seventh game. And so we'll be checking that out. Possibly, if not, we'll hold that off for a later stream or whatever. It has new mod tools that I need to test out. In fact,
it's all good.
I'm gonna buy that right now.
If I'm streaming it vinyl, I'll make sure it gets up on my YouTube channel.
So RuneScape is on Steam.
RuneScape 3 is.
Mm-hmm. Why does it just say RuneScape registered trademark?
Because that's the new RuneScape.
So
I think RuneScape 3 is the non-traditional name to say that, because 2 is old school. You know what I mean?
Is that OSRS?
Mm-hmm.
Then what's RuneScape 1?
Classic RuneScape. It's completely different.
What the fuck? The reviews for Jackbox Party Pack 7 are very positive.
Here, look at the stream for a second. This is classic RuneScape.
So that's not OSRS.
No. OSRS looks like this. And then
the first MMO I ever played was City of Heroes.
This is what RuneScape 3 looks like. I think I really haven't played too much of it.
I played the shit out of City of Heroes.
I keep getting text messages. Ready? Hey there, Deborah. This is somebody with Vote Yes for Fairness. We're fighting to make Illinois' tax system more fair. I'm nowhere in Illinois.
Illinois?
Yes.
I get some shit from Pennsylvania. And it's funny, my phone number's technically from South Carolina, but I live in Iowa. So what the fuck? It's like me calling Des Moines Des Moines.
Des Moines, yeah.
Yeah.
I everyone says it differently. I don't care if Illinois is correct. I'll still call it Illinois.
You know, you'll get slapped in the face if you go to Spokane, Washington, and call it Spokane.
Spokane?
Spokane. What? It's Spokane, technically by spelling, but it's Spokane. Spoken? I don't know. I'd probably say Spocken. Spockmadocken.
Spocken. Kansas or Arkansas? That's Arkansas.
Arkansas. Missouri. Not Missouri. Missouri.
It's Arkansas.
Kansas. Can you? So isn't there like a YouTube series of like actual Yakuza watching this being played, and they're like, we don't fight that much?
I don't know. I'm kind of interested in seeing that personally. We keep getting all these side quests while this guy's bleeding out, so I guess we'll just keep doing the side quests.
Too many quests.
It's fucking epic music, and the guy's like, oh,
I should bring Amish, my buddy Amish, on stream sometime because he's actually had interactions with real Yakuza before.
oh my god.
Yeah, he was stationed in Yokosuka, Japan. He was stationed there during the period of time during Fukushima, so it's like he's got a lot of shit to talk about. What was Kiryu doing during Fukushima
What year
meltdown? Was that? 2011.
We haven't gotten that far in the story. It's only 2005.
Yeah.
The texture on his hat is interesting.
How so?
It's I don't know what to say. It's like the front of his hat, on the front of his head is like leather, but then I don't know. It's just it's weird. It's a weird hat, right? It's like kind of got a stocking cap sort of fit, but it's a hat. It's a ball cap.
Yeah.
All right, I got my Jackbox.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know how long we'll be doing anything for, so.
That guy's a weird hat. Oh god, Jackbox opening.
Is it loud like the other one?
It's just as loud as the other ones.
Perfect.
All right. First things first. Settings. Master volume. Half. Okay. Full screen mode in this game. Okay. So apparently, there is new moderation tools that prevent awful shit from being posted by chat or audience members. Settings. Require Twitch. Filter US-centric content. It reduces the number of US-centric prompts.
Oh, weird. So that if you're not in the US, it's not like asking you about US stuff.
Yeah, I can get down with that. Family friendly. Turn on to avoid games more provocative content. Control player input. Use moderation or the profanity. Not your profanity.
Did they give you a profanity list?
Profanity filter. Words used in hateful speech will cause input to be rejected. Profanity is allowed. That's moderate. Strict. Words used in hateful speech and profanity will cause input to be rejected.
Yeah, but where's the point of this list from? Because I mean, you know, people spell things.
Yeah, because you could just like put a space in a word. You know.
Reminds me of a video where the guy was making what's he doing? Oh, a thing where like Twitch would be able to make his computer say things, and he wanted it not to be able to say things, but then everyone was trying to figure out how to like work around it. And then they figured out that, across two messages you can still make it say things that are bad, and so he had to like phonetically make the machine like say everything and then filter that
and everything. Yeah.
So that it couldn't phonetically say things that were bad, which is crazy, but it ended up working.
Generate a password that moderators must enter. So there are moderators now. So we'd have to get a second person that's just moderating. Okay. I'm fine with that, because apparently the moderators get to see what's put in before it gets on screen.
That makes no sense.
Wow, you got killed.
Not that yet.
Yeah. So it's actually monitoring the actual game content. I can get down. We'll have to test that out.
Yeah.
Turn that shit on. 8 mods. Max. Technically, Jackbox is like a lot of people. But 8 players, but I'm guessing moderators don't count as players.
I wonder if it depends on... I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to. I don't know. I don't know. We'd have to see.
That's it. So the games in here, Quiplash 3, Devil's in the Details, Champed Up, which seems to be like the new version of TKO, but with a little bit more focus than TKO. It's a drawing game. Quiplash 3 is Quiplash, so nothing to think about there. Talking points. Give a speech about pictures you haven't seen before. It doesn't matter if it makes sense. It's more fun if it doesn't. And then Blather Round. A pop culture guessing game where nothing sounds quite right. It's a good fun time experience. Devil in the Details. You're a family of devils who've moved to an average suburb. Can you survive the daily torture of human life? Huh. Okay. 8 participants taken to stage, including if the host is on to and up to 10K audience members based on the release trailer. But yeah, the mods don't count as... I don't think the mods count as actual players. They're given a separate code to log in with. Is it weird that League of Legends has a K-pop group out of their characters?
Yeah, I mean... K-pop's kind of weird as it is.
I mean, I have no problem with the K-pop as a whole. I'm thinking about it as a within the context of the game and its marketing. KDA, yeah, that shit's like popular, very, very popular.
I don't know. It seems very idealistic. Maybe it's because the fans are so like rabid.
Yeah. But I mean, you see, rabid fandoms. I mean, take your pick on whatever fandom you want.
Sure. But I mean, a lot of them go after people on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Which I guess isn't exclusive to them, but I don't know.
I don't know where the rabidity all comes from. Bailey, what are you doing?
Bailey, you want to open up an electronics repair store?
Bailey, do you want to be customer support for my business of running an electronics repair store? You okay with that? You want to quit your job?
Oh, let's fucking do it.
I don't know how we do it if Gear is there and we're here. We're gonna ship the stuff to Gear to fix. Just like how apparently I didn't know this, but depending on how large your company is, the corporation you work for, if you work at like a really big publicly traded company or whatever, depending on how they structure their IT, you may have to ship your laptop to a different country to get it fixed.
I don't doubt it.
Or for them to do like a BIOS update.
Yeah, don't doubt it. Probably be easier just to fucking do it yourself, but
I mean, asset management control, Gear. Got to protect our assets.
By mailing them across the country?
No, or to a different country.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Oh, man.
Discounts on a 3090. I can't even find a 3080 or 3090 to buy, dude.
I got Rocksmith working, right?
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if I'm plugged into a USB hub, if that's what's causing my delay.
Yeah, they generally advise you not to use hubs. Basically,
just straight to the computer.
Basically, anything that is not like I have a computer, headphones, and the guitar plugged in is bad. Like, unplug your mouse and keyboard. Unplug as many
audio
things
devices.
as you can.
Go fuck yourself.
No, unplug every single thing you can. Don't connect to the internet. Nothing. That's literally half their advice.
I don't understand.
No, it sucks. I gave up on it. I'm sure I'll pick it up eventually. But
I figured there'd be a way to like make an equivalent, like an open source version of that, like an indie version.
Somebody made a thing that emulates the cables. You don't need the cable, but it doesn't work if nothing's working, you know?
What do you mean emulates the cable? What you're plugging in and how you getting the sound in, though?
Well, it's so that you could use any other input, or like, you know, you can use. I think the one that I'm thinking of specifically, the guy made it. Yeah, the guy made it out of an Arduino, but There are programs that you could use just to use the line in on the back of your computer.
Okay. When I do my streams, should I have a camera that's just as small as Gears?
You know what I
The-
did
and
with
the
some of
frame.
mine? I put my webcam on my strings on my neck, facing down, and just showed my hand.
I don't know. I wanted to have a view when I was metal detecting where I had a view directly down at the ground and the other view at my face. But I don't think there's any way to do 2 cameras to a phone at one time.
Not unless it has video in.
Well, you can plug a webcam into an Android phone, but it's either or. You either choose that camera or the other one. And plus, you have to also have a way for the app that's using the camera to know that camera exists.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, because you can mix video on something else and potentially send it to the camera, but you need to figure out.
Mirror the stream or capture the. I don't need that. I was hoping the new iPhone would have some more creative capabilities, but I found like one of the better streaming phones out there is like a Sony phone. What the fuck? Metal detecting probably tomorrow. I have to make sure all my gears in working order. Their excuse for not selling charging cables or plug-ins to be for the environment, and that is a bold-faced, hardcore lie.
Oh, 100%. Nobody has, because they included USB-C cables, so it's lightning to USB-C. Nobody has USB-C wall warts. The majority of people don't. Put it that way. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
I'm more confused as to why they didn't just put the USB-C port on the phone. I'm so confused.
I think because they started development on this before, they decided to make that change. Personally, I think the next one is either rumored to be MagSafe or USB-C.
I have a Thunderbolt USB-C port on the back of this PC, and I also have a Thunderbolt port on my wife's laptop.
See, this is it, because anyone who has a Mac laptop that's new has a USB-C charger and USB-C ports on their Mac. That's why. That's got to be why they did it.
I have my phone is a OnePlus 6T. I have no reason to upgrade it for the most
Mine
part.
isn't Apple 6S. I need a new one really badly. But I'm not going to get a fucking Apple one.
I think Bailey has an iPhone 8, but I'm confused. Did they like not do the 9 or the 10?
No, they did.
Just
They
not
did.
exist.
They did them. I think they did. For the iPhone X, no?
Oh, X10, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, whatever. But they didn't do the... Okay. What about 9?
I don't know about
They
mine.
do 9?
I have no clue about mine. Where is fucking Majima?
Majima.
I hear him yelling.
Why is the stream buffering? Oh, I'm getting salty.
Chat, do you see him?
Is he in the sewers? Pachinko slots. I had the chance to buy a pachinko machine and I never did. Pretty sure that was a smart economical decision.
You're a real eyesore, Yakuza trash.
Yakuza trash.
Oh, I don't have any health. Oh, there we go.
Is that his ultimate knife?
Yeah, this is fucking nuts for him.
Why is Iguchi trying to get in on this fight?
Because he's hired by Vegeta, probably. Just trying to take him out before I deal with Vegeta, but
Does it really add?
yeah, it's his Mad Dog style, so it's fun.
Diamond Dog.
Yes, Diamond Dog.
Diamond Man Dog. With hash browns and oatmeal for breakfast today. Pretty good.
I didn't wake up early today. I took the day off.
I took the day off. I still fucking made breakfast.
You know, I woke up at a normal time, but then I laid back down.
Feeling pretty okay. Didn't Rush just to build your heat and then you use the other moves?
No, Rush is one of the styles.
I understand that, but I thought Rush was more like a utility. I didn't know if it was like, I don't know. I didn't really get too depth in the game, so.
What are we, too quiet, T-Frag?
Are you desynced from the rest of the game you play? Well, Fairy's using a knife, though.
Yeah, he has a knife, he has a bat, and there's all these things he can use.
When your heat is that high, what special moves can you do?
So if I swap to a different mode and I can grab them, like I can do, or not if you decide to do that. Let me throw you. No, I want me to throw him, man. No, I can't do it. He's too powerful right now for me to do anything. If I can knock him down, I can show you some cool shit. They all have different. All the different modes have different heat moves you could do. Yeah, you can't grab the bosses.
Grab bosses. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here you go. Let me kill him. Why won't let me kill him? Oh, red. I need to be Mad Dog. Shit. I didn't even realize that. I thought it was orange. Alright, let's try that again. I think you can grab them in like the first half of the fight, and then after that, oh yeah, Dragon, not Mad Dog. He's getting better at dodging. Holy shit.
I want to go to Japan just so I can go to the Donkey Hotel today.
I want to go to Japan to get some food, man.
Oh yeah, food too. Mostly food.
I was actually able to grab him that time and then rotate him. Okay, ready? No, I have heat. I can't do it. It won't let me do it. There's no prompt for it. Son of a bitch. It didn't prompt me. Do I have it not unlocked the heat move for Dragon? That's gonna be a pain in the ass to do this fight then. Especially because I can't seem to knock him down.
Walk the dog in a bit. Welcome to your Red Builders. Oh wait, I got pizza rolls. Shoot. Bailey, you could have made pizza rolls. I am hungry. I lied. I told Bailey I wasn't hungry. And I also became hungry. Yeah, I want pizza rolls.
I got one more hit on him. One more good hit.
Just to flick him in the ear.
Punch him in the back of the
Punch him in the kidney. I wish I was ripped as Majima.
Yeah, right?
But I'm okay with both of my eyes.
Yeah, same.
Alright, here's a question. Would you lose one eye at the benefit of getting as ripped as Majima instantly?
I don't think so. I don't think it's quite worth it.
Chat.
Why is Gear wrong?
Nope.
Where is the fucking Dragon Kiwami then?
It just disappears. You don't even feel it go. But you do lose the eye. You're willing to give up some of your peripheral vision and depth perception for a sweet mod. What do you choose?
Wait, rank E. I'm already past rank E. Unleash heat actions when using the Dragon of Doja Missile.
Yes, Bailey.
Did I defeat Slugger? I thought I did. I don't know where he is.
I like that baby dog. What is your favorite game controller of all time?
I like the way the GameCube feels. However, I wish it had a more modern button layout. You know what I mean?
Mine's probably got to be the Phoenix Xbox original controller. But the D-pad is enough to make me lean towards the Switch Pro controller.
I didn't like... My brother has a Switch Pro controller. It feels very flimsy to me.
I like it.
Like, if
Like
I
the
dropped
battery
it,
life on it.
it would crack.
Yeah, I never had that feeling with it.
I don't know. I only got to use it once, so...
No, it's actually the Steam controller. That's my favorite controller.
I have one.
How much dust does it got?
In fact, it's right here on my desk. Yeah, it's pretty fucking dusty. I taped the receiver to the back of it because it doesn't have a place to store it. I'm sure if I pop the batteries out, they're probably rusted. You can see the dust? Oh, I don't doubt it. It's dusty. I pulled it out because the PlayStation controller is going to be trouble with Yakuza, because Yakuza isn't very controller friendly on the PC. It's actually a real pain to get it working. But yeah, I ended up getting it working. Also, I don't know. I don't know how to spawn Majima. All right, I gotta get the fucking egg and tuna sandwich for this dude.
Spawn Majima.
What I will say is if you see the Steam Link box going on sale, I think they were low as like $11 or $2 or something crazy. They were trying to get rid of them. Those are fucking great for the price.
I have one.
You have one? Yeah, I have one too.
They don't make them
parents.
anymore. In fact, they don't go on sale anymore. People try to get them, and they're actually quite valuable.
Interesting. Last I saw, they were trying to get rid of them all, so they made them really discounted.
Yeah, they off-sell them, and then people, similar to like the PlayStation TV, it was like a piece of crap tech when it came out, and then people realized, oh fuck, it has a niche value. Oh shit.
That's what I used to leave my computer in my room and play like Fallout 4 in the basement at my parents.
PlayStation TV has almost lost all its value because Persona 4 Golden is on Steam now, so... Watch out, he has a taser.
I'm not going to give him a chance to use it. $1 plus $13 shipping? Oh my god. I mean, that sounds about right, but...
Yeah, that's exactly what I paid, yeah.
But...
You never even heard of PlayStation TV?
Huh. Let's go on Space Vita.
PlayStation TV is a PS Vita, but it hooks up to your TV. And it doesn't have touch functionality, so you can't play some games. It was the only way to reliably stream PlayStation Vita games.
Where do I find this egg and tuna sandwich?
Make it. You gotta buy the egg.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good, egg and tuna sandwich.
It actually does. I don't think I've ever had it. Christmas music, yeah, dude. This is like mid-December.
It's a Christmas game. The whole point is to become Santa Claus. The Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho. You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Don Quixote.
Have you been to the Don Quixote store in here? Oh look, it's Slugger Majima, guys. Oh, he's got like nails in his fucking bat. Oh, there you go. There's a heat move.
Don Quixote's are real stores, though.
Yeah, no, you can go to it in the game.
Junes is not a real store. That is a Persona 4 reference. Every day it's great at your Junes. Gear, play Persona 4 Golden.
It's on my wish list. Ah, that's the one where he comes up and tickles me again. It's on my wish list. Once it gets a little bit cheaper, I will. Maybe. It's a long game though, isn't it? Like 5?
It's a Persona game. What do you want?
I'm in the middle of playing Yakuza, which is a long series.
Just play it on very easy. Just play it like story mode. You don't have to...
What was the last one by Obsidian that they just made?
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds? That's coming to Steam in a couple days, I think.
Yeah.
Just think about checking it out. I heard mixed things about it.
You'd rather play a real SMT game? I don't think Gear wants to play a real SMT game.
I don't do. As much as I like not having to make the decision of what I'm gonna play because I'm like locked into the Yakuza for the next year, I also kind of want to like play other games besides long story games from Japan.
Well, SMT is a different breed of game.
Oh no, I've heard, but
it's like Persona, but then harder, more unfair. The story makes more or less sense, and if you don't play Pokemon for realsies, you're gonna have a bad time. But it does have Dante from DMC. Pokemon with crossbreeding and Knuckles.
You know what? Sold. Between that and the other 7 Yakuza games, and all the rest of this shit coming out, I think I'm kind of... And then fucking Cyber something's coming out later, right?
We'll see how that game turns out. No,
Yeah.
Peppermint, they're adding... No, Dante's coming back to the new Nocturne release, from what I understand. So, you're wrong, I think.
I'm hoping Cyberpunk's good, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's changed based on what I initially had heard about it and what it's coming out. You know what I mean?
I'm looking forward to a nice long forms. Guess you can't call it a Western RPG because I mean Poland.
Well, they could do it in a Western style, though. No?
Oh, well, I mean, I figured it. I thought it was country of origin was all that, but I guess Western was a Western style. Poland is Western. Poland is Poland. Where Ducky?
Don't think Poland's in the West, dude.
Everything's West if you think about it.
Everything's west, west of the Prime Meridian. Yeah. And what's the vertical one? Prime Meridian, right?
I don't know, dude. What is real? Roman Empire? Sure, whatever, Where Ducky, whatever you say, man.
West begins the Prime Meridian and goes all around the globe until it hits the Prime Meridian again.
And then it keeps going all the way to Las Vegas. I have no intention of going to Las Vegas. Are
Yeah.
you supposed to be beat up?
Yeah, my health is low.
The scripted beat up?
This is a scripted... I cut it really close and my health is low. I could eat some food or go to a restaurant.
I meant to get fucked up.
I don't know what I would do in Vegas. Like, I'd go to get some good food and see some shows, but beyond that, like, I don't want to go to clubs or gamble or anything. Like, fucking
If I had a
maybe?
discretionary gambling budget, I would do a little bit of there and there.
I'm not you know what? When I was on the cruise that I went on a couple summers ago, like, they have a casino on the boat, and yeah, whatever. I'll convert $20 into nickels and put it into the slots and just sit there and like talk and play them just to play them. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not going there to be like, yeah, blackjack, let's go, I'm gonna win. Like, no, that's not me.
It's strange now because like most betting nowadays is all sports betting. You don't need to go to Vegas to do that shit.
OTB.
Do that shit online in your underwear. Actually, the number one betting is the stock market.
Well,
So why are you farming Majima?
you get a lot of experience, but there's certain skills that just lock behind him, and he shows up everywhere.
But this isn't like Zero where you can play two characters. This is just Kiryu with the game.
So far, it's just been Kiryu. The fights are fun. All right, let me speak for yourself.
The game is fun. He only boosts Dragon Style. I see. And we got to start talking about tuna. I got some tuna. I can make a nice tuna salad melt right now.
Tuna melts. I've been wanting to grill some sausages, but I don't have a grill.
Yeah, we had grilled cheese and tomato basil soup last night.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
I was trying to ask my coworker if he has a grill or like a fire pit or something. He never replied. I was like, oh, great, thanks.
I have a grill.
Yeah,
grill.
you're a little far away though, dude.
No, I can grill it, mail it.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
Made to order.
Yeah, and then take 4 days to deliver it.
It's like fucking moldy when you get it. Get a hibachi. Just become a hibachi grill chef. Flip shrimp. Make the onion volcano.
I do have an air
Drunk
fryer,
people
actually.
yell at you. Are air fryers just convection ovens?
Yeah.
I want like tempura shrimp. There was a good ramen shop in town and they closed. I'm sad. I go for a bowl of ramen and some tempura shrimp. Gearomatic. Convection ovens that can't cook in any other way. They can't cook. I understand that. I saw it's like air fryers being talked about. I didn't make sense. It looked like just another rando kitchen gadget. I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of is. It's kind of useful.
Is it like the instant pot?
I like my instant pot. I like chicken noodle soup in it. It's great.
Isn't that just a pressure cooker?
Yeah.
I got one of those like the hardcore pressure cookers, stovetop pressure cookers at my parents' house.
Yeah, you can do it now. So I think these are a little bit nicer. They also don't require use of the stove as well. The Kleenex of pressure cookers. Oh my god, Kiryu, get into
Kiryu, turn around, face the punches.
He has like no health left. If I could just fucking kill him before he kills me, there we go.
I might just go get tacos from our local taco truck.
I had a shrimp avocado quesadilla for lunch.
Damn.
It was
From where?
good. Local Mexican place. It was good,
got
but
a place.
I don't know if I'd get it again, you know?
They got a place called Rico's Tacos here, which is a truck. It's one of the highest rated restaurants in the area. And then we have a fast food Mexican place called Abeliardo's, which is just slightly lesser quality, but just as good. And I always get a Mexican Coke, because Mexican Cokes are...
Mexican Pepsi.
Coke is the nectar of the gods.
I got them fucking Mexican Pepsi, man. They were selling them at the place I got the quesadilla from.
Enchilada casserole, isn't that just an enchilada? Bailey, if I went and got tacos, would you be mad?
I thought you weren't hungry, Zot.
She's watching Schitt's Creek.
I heard that was good.
It's cringe humor. I can't do it.
Oh, is it?
If I went and got tacos, oh, well, I'm hungry now. You still have calories for the day? Yeah, you do. I'm thinking tacos, or I'm thinking about making a shitload of pizza rolls. Chat. Tacos, or Bailey already decided for me. she cuts me off. Tacos.
Oh, I think we heard it.
Tacos. Everybody in chat goes tacos. Sounds good. Sounds good. What's the temp outside, Google? Okay, Google. What's the temperature?
Temperature in Ames is 51 degrees.
A little chilly out there.
The oxygen module? Ooh.
What the fuck?
That's not good.
Look that up. Like in a second, Bailey.
She wants to go now?
Sorry, Bailey's sitting here scraping away on her frozen meal, and she goes, "When do we get at tacos?" But no, the ISS oxygen—that's more important, Bailey. Oxygen supply just failed in part of the ISS, but everyone is safe so far. Where is a not sensationalized article? NASA.
Go to NASA's website.
NASA, what you talking about? NASA doesn't have anything about it on the front page.
Or if they have a specific press page. Let's see. Twitch.tv/NASA. They're not online. That's probably for the better.
Yeah.
NASA Oxymod.
Well, that was reported yesterday. See, the problem I have with these science-based articles is like they don't actually put any fucking science in them. You don't see the real press release and NASA. All right, I'm gonna go get Taco's gear. Go punch Majima for me. We'll chat later.
All right, sounds good, dude.
See you, bud. See you, Jeff. Bye.
Yeah. Let me get out of this phone call. Give me a second. What am I rocking out to? Nothing. Just moving my legs. I don't know. I just move my legs. Oh, you got that tuna and egg sandwich for me? Give it to him. Is this what you wanted? They localized the tiny leak with the tea bag. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, that would make sense. Probably what you could do is rip it open and let the tea out, or use the actual tea bag fabric to float towards wherever it is. I thought it said they patched it, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Just the unedited press release. All right, I guess we'll hear some more about it soon. Score, this sandwich is my jam, man. I'm happy for you. Now tell me where I can find Takashi. Oh, right. I saw him heading to the batting cages with his girl. Back to the batting cages, huh? Got it. Thanks. Huh. Anytime, homie. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, it's probably a very slow but, you know, potentially powerful leak, which means as soon as something gets stuck in it, it probably would be a little difficult for it to come off naturally. So it probably makes the most sense just let things drift, and whatever grabs it, and it'll hold it until you can get something to patch it. You know what? Let me start and stop a VOD here. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.